Alright guys, so today I'm going to be sharing with you the haul of things that Eric and I purchased at the, or I shouldn't say really purchased, but won at the auction that we were at. We had so much fun at the auction. It's been a little while since we had gone to one, and this was the first time we had gone to this specific one. So we weren't quite sure what to expect. There were a lot of people there, and I did win some of the things that I really wanted, and then there were some things that I did really want, but I didn't feel like the bid that they won at was worth me purchasing to resell. I would say most people at the auction are resellers to some degree, whether it be on eBay or selling at flea markets or having an antique booth. I was really proud of myself because I bid on stuff. I was bidding against like, you know, like the older men who obviously probably, you know, have been reselling way longer than I have. And I don't know, I just felt really proud of myself because usually I'm just like kind of shy because I just get really nervous during it because I'm always scared that like I'm not gonna understand what the price is at and then I'm gonna be spending more than what I really wanted to and things like that. But I was bidding on stuff and it was just a proud moment for me. And then Eric did bid on something that he won as well. So like I said, didn't get everything that I wanted, but I am happy with what I did win. So let's just get started. So basically how it worked was, you guys saw in the footage all of the stuff laid out on tables. So basically they did table by table, and then at some tables they had these like yardsticks that they would put between a certain amount of things, and then you start bidding, and whoever has the highest bid can pick whatever they want off the table. So say the high bid is $30, they could pick like one flat of things or one thing depending on if stuff was in flats. And by flats I mean like boxes like this. So if they won the bid at $30, they could get a flat, one flat for $30, or they could get multiple flats, but they would each be $30 a piece. Typically someone just wants that one thing, and then the next time the bid ends, it's typically lower than the first time, but sometimes it does go up depending. So I'll let you guys know what I won the bid at and everything like that. So the first thing that I got was this flat, and this was my first win, the first thing I purchased, and this I wanted mainly for myself, not for resale. So when I'm bidding on something specifically for myself, I don't mind, like, price isn't even really, you know, in my head. Like, I will pay whatever I want to pay for it because I'm keeping it for myself. So it doesn't matter if, you know, I'm paying an outrageous price because I'm not reselling it, so it doesn't matter like the profit margin or anything. So this flat here I won at $6. So thankfully when people were bidding, this wasn't like the box they were after. This was on the same table as like the perfume and stuff like that, and I think that box was one of the first that went. I wasn't interested in that one because the perfumes that were in there really weren't all that spectacular as far as resale goes. But the reason I wanted this particular box was for this guy here. So this is a cast iron, and I feel like some people might not have realized that because they didn't pick it up. Maybe they just thought it was like, you know, a resin or, you know, something lighter, but this is cast iron. I don't think this is vintage by any means, but it's kind of like a reproduction type thing. So, but this is a cast iron kind of candle lantern of a pumpkin. It's got a bat on the top, and then it's the same thing on the other side. And so you can open up the bottom and you can put a candle in there and what have you. So this, I was after this guy. I wanted him for myself as part of just like Halloween decoration for me. So I paid $6 for the box, but mainly it was for this guy. So I was so excited to get him because I really wanted it. But there was some other stuff in the box. There were these two, and you guys saw this in the footage video, these two little pumpkin, kind of like bells, they jingle. These are really cute, and I'll probably keep these as well. I'll just hang them somewhere, maybe in my kitchen or something like that, but I really like the look of them too. I just love weird stuff and whimsical looking things, and the faces on them are really cute. So those I'm also keeping. And then the other thing in the box was a set of these ceramic tea light candle holders. So there's 3 of them, and I'll go over them. This one here is a little black cat, and they do have their tea lights inside. This one is a little pumpkin, and then the third one is of a little ghost face. So these are by Hallmark, and funny thing is, I actually have these. I purchased these at a yard sale. I don't know if it was last year or the year before I had gotten them. They were brand new in the box, and I think I paid maybe 50 cents for them, possibly a quarter. And I set these out for Halloween decorations, so I already have a set. And I don't really feel like I need another set, so I will be selling those. But like I said, I bought the box because I really wanted that cast iron pumpkin. Alright, next thing that I got, I won these bookends at a bid of $20. And they look like this. These are really heavy, I don't know if you call that brass maybe, but just very heavy. I love the look of these. I thought they had just like an art deco type of look. They're dogs playing an accordion. Let me sit one down so I can show you the back and the bottom. The bottoms have just like some felt on, and then they are marked JB 1722 there on the back. So these are by someone named, what were they? Jensen Brothers? J something Brothers. I'll put the text in because I can't remember now the name of the, no, not Johnson Brothers. I'm not sure. The text will be there while I'm talking and not knowing what the heck I'm talking about. But I did look these up. They were pretty quick to find, and things by the company that made these sell and are listed really high. So to get these, what did I say? I paid $20 for them, and I feel like you know, I'll get more than 20 bucks for those. So, and if I don't, I'll just keep them for myself because I really like them. Like, they are really cute, and I love the style of them. So I won those at $20 because these were being auctioned off on the same table where like the old photographs were. There was like a camera. There was a camera on that table that was being auctioned off as well. And it, for me, like, I just didn't know. You never know. You just don't know who is gonna take what at the price. So someone could, at the very first highest price, snap like the one thing that you wanted, which happened to me a couple of times. And then like the next time, you know, you just, sometimes your mind is blown at what people will pay for something. You're like, what? Like, you know what I mean? I thought they were gonna go for this other thing type of thing. So you just, like, I didn't know if someone was going to nab those, if they knew who they were made by and things of that nature. So I grabbed them at the $20 bid. I maybe could have got them for cheaper, like maybe no one else was really interested in them, but that's the thing with auctions. Like, if you want something, depending on what price point you want to pay for it, you pretty much have to pay, you know, what you're willing to pay for it, just in case someone is after the same exact thing. So funny that I wanted that music box that I think I said it like held lipstick, but I think also you could use it to like hold cigarettes, I guess. But that thing was definitely worth a lot of money. I had looked it up prior, and there was a man I was bidding against, and he obviously knew about it as well, and I was up there price-wise, and I had to stop because, you know, it comes to a point where I knew that he was willing to pay like over $100 for it, no doubt. and I was not willing to pay over $100 for it, even if I could have potentially made more than $100 on it. But it just comes a point where, you know, you have to just not get caught up in the moment and try to stop yourself if you're purchasing it for resale. That way you have, you know, as much profit as possible. Anyway, that's how I buy things. That's how I like to buy things. You guys should know that by now. I like to like not pay much for the stuff that I buy to resell. Next thing I won was this, and I won this at $3. And it's brand new. It's not sealed, but everything in it is. And it's by a company called Aronelle Textiles. And it's of Mrs. Claus. So it's just like a Mrs. Claus latch hook kit. So $3 for that. I thought that was a good deal. The table that this was at, surprisingly, I think this was the table that had that fish lamp. And that fish lamp, it was an older lamp, but it wasn't worth like a ton. Eric and I decided like if we could get it at a cheap price, like $3, then like we'd totally just buy it. But there was a guy there who paid, I think, almost close to $50 for it. And it's not even worth that much. So he definitely wasn't reselling it. He just wanted it, I'm sure, for like himself or, you know, someone he knew, because it definitely wasn't worth buying it at that price to resell. So again, you just don't know what people are going to pay for things. So no one was really interested in this. So by the time I, you know, was ready to bid on stuff at such a low price, I was like, okay, $3, I'll take this at $3. So I got her. I think I saw one for sale, not sold, but for sale for like 30-ish. Okay, next we got this duck. Ugh. So this duck we won at a bid of $8. And this is also cast iron. This was sitting on the floor. And again, it's another instance of, I'm not sure if people bothered to pick it up. Maybe they just assumed it was made out of plastic or, you know, just nothing to it. But it's very much like my pumpkin. It is cast iron. You can probably put, yeah, there's like a little thing in there where you can sit a candle. And then it also has a hook, I guess you could hang it. Oh my gosh, this thing is so heavy though. I can't imagine hanging it. You'd almost have to like hang it by some thick chain and have just like a strong hook to hang it with. But I do think we are selling this. I do think. And I know Eric looked it up and he saw one similar that was decent. So he decided to bid on that and he won that. So he did bid on one thing and then I bid on everything else. Okay, and then the last thing I have that I won, before I show that, I wanted the Tupperware, the picnic Tupperware set. That was another thing that I wanted, and I forget what the bid ended at. I think the bid ended at $17, I want to say, which I thought was okay, but I really wanted to try to get it like for 10 and that didn't happen, so I just decided no to that. And then there was also that little mirror. I wanted that, and that was one of the first things someone took off the table at one of the higher bids, which surprised me. I thought maybe that would like fly under the radar, but it did not. And I'm sure there was other stuff too that I was like kind of interested in, but you know, went for prices that I just wasn't willing to pay for them and that kind of thing. But my last thing that I won, and you guys can probably guess if you watched the video, I did win the flat of jewelry that had the Tiffany pieces in. I told Eric, I said, I am probably going to pay way more than I really want to for that box, but that box is going to be mine, and I won it. And you guys will not believe, I won this box at $22.50. Like, what? There's 2 Tiffany pieces in here and I won the box at $22.50. Like, my mind was blown. I thought for sure I was going to be paying like way over $50 for this box. And $22.50 for this box is just insane. So like what I'm thinking is the men there, or even the women who were interested in jewelry, are more interested in the gold and stuff like that. The more fine jewelry, I guess you'd say. and maybe they didn't know if this jewelry was authentic. Maybe they didn't know much about Tiffany. Maybe they looked at it and were like, that just looks like costume jewelry, basically. So, oh my gosh, my mind was blown. It's still blown. So we'll go over everything that was in the box. So the first piece was this Tiffany bracelet, and I'll get it out and everything, but it was still in the box. It comes with the original box. We got the pouch, and I showed you in my footage video one of the ways to tell an authentic Tiffany pouch, and I'll share it with you again in case you missed that video. Turn it inside out and look at the seams on the inside of the pouch. They should be a clean, nice, even seam. You see there's not like just this frayed bit coming out of the seams, and I'll post a picture like right here, right now, showing you like the inside of a non-authentic one, and you can see just how bad like the stitching is in the seams of a fake Tiffany pouch. So it's one thing to look for the color, you know, you want to see that Tiffany blue, and the marking would be nice and center and everything like that. So this box also had the gift receipt to it. Not the original price since it was a gift, but there was also the little Tiffany care card as well as the white ribbon. And then this was the bracelet. And this bracelet is really heavy. It's made of, I don't know if these are quartz or what. I'm not sure exactly what stone this is, but it is marked 925. It is silver. And the maker of this, like the designer, is the, what is it, Paloma? Is it Paloma Picasso, I believe? Hold on. Paloma Picasso. It is marked here on the one end of the ring. So, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe that they just wrote off this box that had the Tiffany jewelry in. So that was in there. And then there was also this necklace here. And again, it came with the little pouch. And I'll show you the inside of that one as well. Just the nice clean seams in there. And this necklace is designed by I don't know if it was Elsa Peretti or Eliza Peretti, but it's just this like red bean, and it is marked there Tiffany & Co. with the signature, and it's on this black cording. So it's called a red bean necklace, basically. So the material of this, it doesn't, like when you feel it, it doesn't feel like anything that would be, you know, to pay originally retail price on this seems kind of outrageous, because it seems like almost like a plasticky bean shaped pendant, really. So, you know, these people that saw this probably just thought it was nothing, basically. But yeah, to get 2 Tiffany pieces for $22.50 plus the rest of what was in this box is just, you know, I couldn't believe it. So I can't wait to get those listed. I'm hoping maybe 100 a piece for them. Maybe they'll go for more, I don't know. I'll probably put them up on auction. But yeah, that was super exciting. So some of the other things that were in this box, this here, it's just in this box here. And this is really pretty. It's called Celtic Spirit, is what it says in the box in there. And it's got this beautiful pin inside that looks like this. And when I looked up Celtic Spirit, it looked like, it looked like it is a kind of like a gift shop type place in Ireland. So that's really cool. Maybe the person who it originally belonged to purchased it when they were on vacation there or something like that. So got that in this box. The next thing was in this box here, and this is just a little set. So it was this necklace. So it's like black beads with these 3 pearl. They are not real pearls, so they are like a costume piece, and I don't see a signature on them, but they also come with these matching dangly earrings. Okay, next thing was in this box, and in here we have this necklace, and this looks older as well. My mom has a similar necklace like this that I actually have in my jewelry box. This also comes with matching earrings. So this one here just has these really pretty rhinestones. I'll probably run this jewelry, well, some of it anyway, through my jewelry cleaner that I have. It just uses like ultrasonic kind of vibration just to like knock off any kind of like dirt and stuff. And then these were the little matching earrings. So those are really pretty. So that was in the box. We also got this necklace. This is just a long necklace, and this is by Avon. But that's really pretty. I actually like Avon jewelry. I do have some pieces of Avon jewelry. There was this bracelet. This is just like a bangly type bracelet, but it looks like, you know, you're wearing a bunch of them when you have it on, but they're all kind of like connected like a slinky. There was this cuff bracelet. This one's really pretty. This is signed, I believe it was Monet. Are you Monet? Are you Monet? Yes. It is signed Monet on the inside. So that's really pretty. It's got like a brushed silver look to it. And then the last thing in the box was a lighter. So it just looks like this, just a gold lighter, and that is marked Win Boss on the bottom. So I don't know if that's like a vintage thing. It's not filled. There's no lighter fluid inside of it. So I'd be able to ship this. If you sell lighters on eBay, they can't have fluid in them, obviously. So but yeah, that entire box for $22.50. That's crazy. So hopefully the Tiffany pieces sell really well. I'm excited to see like what they end at and stuff like that. So overall, my entire bill was $70.81. So that includes tax, and plus you have to pay, like when you go to auctions you pay like a premium fee as well, which was $7.74. So complete total $70.81 for everything that I purchased, which I think is pretty good, because like I said, I was expecting to have to pay way over $50 for that box of jewelry. So I'm so excited for everything, and I'm excited to hopefully go back to another one whenever they have one again. It's so much more fun, I guess you'd say, like when you you know, when I have like the confidence to like bid on stuff. Like I was just like, yeah, you know, like holding up my number. Eric probably thought I was being a total dork, which I probably was, but I was proud of myself. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. You'll have to let me know what you thought down in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you next time.